And with more information like that coming to light, we wanted to speak to someone with expertise in the matter.
Yeah, Joel Schultz joins us live now here in the KRDO 13 studios. Joel, thanks for coming in and sharing your perspective.
My pleasure.
And you're a former police executive. You served on a number of presidential security details. And we want to talk a little bit more about what it's like being on those presidential details, what all goes into the preparation and execution of keeping whoever it is safe.
It's massive, particularly on the national level like this, with this kind of a high visibility VIP, the former president as well as the president. There's air reconnaissance, there's biological, radiological, chemical detectors, there are multiple assessments on the ground, and the defect in this particular operation is you've got to look for the high points. Where could somebody be? Where could they secrete themselves? Where could they get a target on the protected person?
Yeah, Joel, kind of off of that, there's been a lot of talk of, inside the rally and then outside of a rally. Whose responsibility is it to make sure that everything is secure there?
It's the Secret Service person that did the survey and set up the operation. Local law enforcement is absolutely critical in all of these things because it is manpower intensive, but the responsibility lays on the shoulders of the Secret Service. I was a little disappointed in their disavowal of responsibility and blaming local law enforcement.
I've seen estimations anywhere from 130 yards, maybe 150 yards away, that building from where Trump was on the stage. Why would that not have been swept? Some have been, as you said, very critical of the Secret Service. Do you fall into that category of being critical that that building was not part of that sweep?
My first thought when I heard about the event was, okay, this person couldn't have been in the crowd, had to be at a high point, could have been a mile or 2 or 3 away if you're an expert sniper with the right kind of equipment. And then to find out that he was really that close was shocking and inexcusable.
Now, as far as engaging in a suspected shooter, it would seem as though the suspect was able to fire off several rounds before Secret Service even neutralized him. Why wait?
That's a good question. And the rules of engagement when protecting somebody of that stature are different than an officer on the street who may have to have a second thought or worry about people in the background, or am I getting the wrong person? Collateral damage is acceptable, and a shot needed to be taken as soon as possible when the threat was identified. I can't blame the sniper so much because his view through that magnified scope is very narrow, and that's why you had a second person there that would be the observer, which is a typical 2-person sniper team. Why those threats weren't picked up and eliminated more quickly is anybody's guess.
A lot of questions going into that, yet even now 48 hours removed from the shooting, House Oversight Committee will be looking into this, enacting another investigation. Joel Schultz, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon,
Glad
giving
to
us
add
a little
to the
bit
conversation.
of perspective.